Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Welcome
man.
to a edition of Sports Shop 27. I'm your host, Jermaine Coulter. And to the far right, I got my main man, KJ, former Clemson cornerback from 99 to 02.
Right.
And today's special guest, we got an undrafted free agent signee in the house.
Hey, Rams, man.
This made his dreams come true on Sunday. Signed with the Los Angeles Rams. Used to play for Duke University and just finished up his final season at North Carolina State, the Wolfpack. Y'all help me give it up for
Come on
Mr.
with it,
Jordan Waters. What's going
Waters,
on,
man? What's up, man? Welcome to the show.
What's happening, man? How y'all?
Doing good, man.
Doing well, man.
You on the show.
Thanks for having me, man. I'm good.
No problem.
Yeah.
People that don't know Jordan, let them know where you're from and a little bit about your background.
Man, I'm from Fremont, North Carolina, little small town down in North Carolina. Grew up with 6 siblings. We all tight, bro. I'm big on family, so I'm tight with all my people. Little country town, man. I don't do much. Right around, I got an old school. Spend most of my time cruising in my old school, chilling, fishing. Yeah, that's just me, man. I'm low key. I don't do much, but I'm just chilling.
What kind of old school you got?
I got an 86 Monte Carlo SS.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Oh, man. Nice, man. Hey, so what age you start playing sports, and what sport was your first love growing up in North Carolina?
I was in 4th grade. So what's that, like probably 10, 11? And it was baseball. I couldn't hit. I could only run and catch, man. So I started playing football until I got to 5th grade. And that was just like natural talent, man. I could just run and I was just fast. So I started playing football in 5th grade and it went on from there. Fell in love with football.
Oh, man.
So when you played baseball and football, what position did you play growing up?
Baseball, I remember I was in like the middle field, right field.
Okay.
They won't put me inside for some reason. I wanted to, but I was an outfielder. And in football, I was a running back actually my first year.
Okay, cool.
All right. Hey, you do any travel league teams?
I never did travel. I never did 7-on-7 tournaments. None of that growing up. Just
man,
break ball and then school ball. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So growing up, who were some of the athletes you looked up to? Was it a family member, a friend, or?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like my favorite player of all time is AP. I love AP. I still watch the highlights now, like before a game and stuff. But luckily, I had 2 cousins, man, that were good, and 2 that played professional. Anthony Waters played at Clemson, and then my cousin Shaq, who's in the league now. So I was blessed enough just to be able to watch them and be able to talk to them. So they was 2 people I looked up growing up.
Okay, cool.
Hey, so your first year in high school, did you play right away, playing football?
I did. I remember going into that freshman year, I walked into the JV locker room because me and my dog, we was tight. And I was like, bro, if you playing JV, I'm playing JV too. So I walked in the locker room. They came and took both of us out, put us in the varsity locker room. And we was on varsity ever since then. And that's how I went. I don't think I didn't have that good of a season, but at the end of the season, I kind of turned it up a notch.
Okay. You started at a running back?
Now I was a receiver, man, wearing number 84. And playing safety. Yeah, I was playing safety and receiver.
Okay.
Yeah.
So playing both ways in high school.
Yeah, I was at a 2A, so you know how that we had to play everything.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
So talk about Friday Night Lights. What was the atmosphere like in the 2A school?
Man, it was the best. I miss it all the time. And it's just not the same no more. Going back, it just don't hit the same. I mean, we used to have people like around the gate coming to watch the game. Like I feel like the town used to shut down on Friday nights, but it was great, man. Especially being there, especially playing with all my best friends growing up. Like me and my dogs, we've been playing football since 5th grade when I started. So being there on Friday nights, everybody out there watching, you just know everybody in the stands watching. So it was the best.
Okay, cool.
So man, in the conference, like who was the competition in the North Carolina area?
There was a team in Columbus County called South Columbus. They always had like some dogs, or I think they probably was the only school in the conference that was lifting weights because them boys are strong to be in high school.
Okay.
They were always good. Yeah.
So in high school, did you letter in track and fields, or you just play strictly football?
Oh yeah, I played football, basketball, and I ran track.
Okay.
Actually, I played for track like 2 times.
Okay.
Man, there's a crazy story on that. I went to track 1 year. Soon we get to state, the coach gets sick, so we take like a assistant up there, and we get there, and I'm up there for 3 events. I'm up there for long jump, 100 meter, and 4x1. So I'm 2A, and there's 4A schools out there with us. So it's already a lot of people. I'm lost. So I'm over there jumping or getting ready to jump, and my heat run in the 100 meter, they come and disqualify in front of the whole track meet.
Darn.
Yeah, man.
Good stuff.
Word. So what position you played in basketball?
I was like a forward, man. I was just out there aggressive. I was like a role player. Now I did my part, but I wasn't gonna get the ball and take over. None of that. I was taking charges, playing defense. That's it.
Okay.
Hey, so in football, hey, who was the I already asked that. How y'all doing the playoffs? I'm going to ask. Like in football, how y'all doing the playoffs?
The farthest I ever went in the playoffs in high school was like the 3rd round. That was my freshman year. Other than that, it was like 2nd round, 1st round. So yeah, I didn't go that too far.
Okay. Who do you give credit to as a high school coach that helped develop you at your position?
Mark Howell and Lonnie Cox. Matter of fact, Coach Howell left my junior year, and I actually just seen him for the first time Monday. He's at the school that I'm working out at while I'm at home, but he just made us like play more physical. That was his whole thing, was being physical, and I think that carried on to college, because now that's what I pride myself on, is being physical.
Okay.
Hey, did you make the All-Star teams in football or any other sport?
Yeah, we made all conference and stuff like that, all state, but we didn't really do. I did go to the Shrine Bowl my senior year, and I think I was the first from my county in like years, so that was cool.
Man,
All right.
Yeah.
So what was your 40 time by your senior year?
Man, I remember I went to a camp. I don't think them clocks right, because I ran like a 4.4. I just ran a 4.5 at pro day. Ain't no way I got slower. So, but like it was like 4.4 in high school, and I don't think when you go to those camps, I don't think that's accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't no way I got slower.
Nah, man. It don't make sense.
Yeah.
All right, man. So coming out of high school, talk about the recruiting process. I know you chose Duke. Talk about some other schools that was interested in you.
Oh yeah. So coming out, I would have had 3 offers. I had Duke, Wake, and ECU. And I don't know if it's the reason, but I feel like the reason I didn't have a lot of offers is I hated going to camps. And the one camp that broke me was South Carolina. Cause we went out there, man. They just had us in the heat for all day, just one-on-ones. That's when I was like, man, I'm done going to camps. But I ended up going to Duke. I grew up a Duke basketball fan, so that was an easy choice for me. But I was never a Duke football fan until I stepped on campus.
Okay. Wow. So what made you like the facilities and the program at Duke on the football side?
Shoot, coming from Fremont, anything looked better than facilities. It was crazy when I got there. The facilities wasn't even the best at Duke, but it looked great to me. And then if you go there now, they way better now. They done got a new locker room, new floor in the weight room. It's crazy out there now.
Wow, cool. Hey, what coach or player welcomed you to Duke? You know, and made you feel at home.
Yeah, that was my he recruited me, and I liked him from the get-go, because he would call me like every week, making sure I'm doing my homework, they're checking on me like he was my brother or something. So it was definitely Coach Guerrero. He's at Ohio State now. They just won a championship over there.
Yep. Oh, man. Nice. What's up, man? Well, we got some clips that we're going to go to show the people. For everybody that's watching, make sure you subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify, Deezer, Instagram, and Facebook. We have undrafted free agent, Los Angeles Rams running back, Jordan Waters from Duke University and North Carolina State. Just stay with us, Jordan, and we'll be right back, okay?
Yes, sir. By saying thanks to everybody for coming and supporting me all this way. I want to thank everybody from my teachers to my teammates to the janitors, all of them. And I want to thank my 2 parents over here. I got the best parents. in the world, and they do everything. But I want to thank all the coaches too for allowing me to making this recruitment process good and fun. But I got to choose one school. Let's get it!
All right, man. Big day for you. Talk about what went into in this announcement with regards to why you chose Duke over Wake Forest and East Carolina.
It's more of the academic reasons. I feel more at home now. I visit Duke all the time. I just love it there.
Go ahead.
Now, Jordan, Duke was one of the first schools to pull the trigger on you. Just talk a little bit about that relationship you were able to build with the coaching staff, Coach Cutcliffe, and the coaches there down in Durham.
Oh, yeah, I stay in touch with the Duke coaches all the time. We talk mainly every night. More about life than more about football, so it's not always about football.
Yeah, what was the reason for the grab of the ECU hat and talk, just to sort of throw everybody off?
Nah, I just wanted people to get nervous in the heart.
Seemed like you were pretty set there on Big Day. I mean, the Jordans and everything.
Oh, yeah, I love it there.
When did you feel like this decision was finalized?
When they offered me. I was just enjoying the process, but I always felt like Duke was home.
Now, you say you've been in contact with the coaching staff a lot. Have they gave you a prediction on how they see you fitting into their program? Are you going to be a slot type of guy, outside receiver? Are you going to be helping with the return game? What do they see you as fitting in your next 4 years going down to play for the Blue Devils?
Right now, I'm considered an athlete. I could be playing both sides of the ball, so whatever the team needs.
Good deal.
That's all I need. Thanks, buddy.
Last question, Jordan, then I'll be done. So you verbally committed to Duke. This is on the helms, upcoming on your senior year. Are you still going to take any visits? Are you going to use your 5 official visits? How open would you say your recruiting process still is? Or are you 100% clear-cut a Duke Blue Devil?
Only God knows.
It's a good deal.
That's right, man. Only God knows.
That's
a great moment, man.
So, like all three of us been in that moment where we signed on signing day. Talk about your experience in high school. How was it for you that day? Were you nervous that morning? You already had the shirt and stuff planned out. You see your mom had on blue, so it was kind of showing everybody when you was leaving.
Love.
It was definitely nervous. I just cringed so bad watching that. No media training, none of that. Just going out the dome. But nah, that was a dope day. Just because I just come from Fremont, man. I don't know. There ain't too many people from Fremont can say they went to Duke and graduated. So that was a big day for me.
Man.
Yeah, like my dad, he loved football, but he more proud of me for graduating from Duke. So
that's man. For real.
Probably one of my biggest accomplishments.
What did you go to Duke to study?
I majored in psychology, minored in psychology.
Psychology.
Okay, cool. That's what's up, man.
All right, man. So let's talk about your first year at Duke. Did you play right away? You red-shirted or?
Oh no, and
I went straight at it.
Nah, and now that I look back, I don't think I was prepared to play. Really, I went in there, and everybody's good, and just physically, I wasn't ready to play. I couldn't get out there and run around with them boys and get hit the way I did now because I wasn't ready, and I don't think I got ready really until we hired that new staff with Coach Elko and David Philly coming in.
Okay.
On my first year, I learned a lot, though. I sat behind Deion Jackson, Mateo Durant, and Britton Brown, and all of them got shots at the NFL. So I learned a lot for sure, but I wasn't ready to play physically.
Okay. Do you think you were undersized, or you felt you had to work on your speed? Which was it?
I think all that, and it started in the weight room, and I wasn't ready. I don't think there was a difference between the way we lifted when I first got there and then when that new staff came in, and I think that's when I started to see the difference in myself.
Okay, so you needed a better staff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they were great people, but it didn't help me in the weight room, and I feel like that's where everything started for me. That's how I got. That's when I started to see my game improve.
All right. So Did you have to eat certain foods to get up to weight, get your strength? What kind of diet were you on?
I was always I'm a country boy, so I was eating everything. And then when I got to Duke had we top 3 in the nation in dining. And they had a McDonald's, and that's my favorite restaurant. So I was eating a lot of McDonald's. And I remember my freshman year, I got it like 225, but it wasn't like muscle. Mm-hmm. And then when that new staff came, we had a good nutritionist, and I started not even watching when I eat, but I didn't eat the same. I was still having my McDonald's and stuff like that, but I was being moderate with it. And when I hit in the weight room and the nutrition, that's when I started to see my body turn into something different. And I was still 225, but I was only 6-7% body fat.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool, man. Hey, so playing for Duke, let's talk about the competition in the ACC. I know Clemson was one of them, man. The way you was running over them, a couple of players out there.
Yeah. Man, that was fun. I grew up a Clemson fan because my cousin played at Clemson. So that game, that's probably the game I realized I could really do this. Because Clemson always known for being top of the
defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that game, that's when I realized I can play with anybody for real. And it was fun. There's a lot of competition out there, a lot of good players. And one player that comes to my mind is Peyton Wilson.
Okay.
He played at North Carolina State. He was the Steelers now. He was a dog. Fast like a receiver, strong, and that's just how the ACC is. And there's a lot of people out there like that.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
Was he your toughest opponent in the conference, or what is somebody else?
I would have to say probably him, yeah, because I had 123, but without him, I probably would have had 183. But he just made up a lot of plays, just effort plays, running sideline to sideline and stuff like that. But he was different.
All right, cool. Well, I got some clips of you playing at Duke real quick.
Let's
if
do
everybody
it.
Watching, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Follow us on YouTube. Hit that notification button. Also follow us on Spotify, Deezer, and Facebook. We have former Duke University and North Carolina State running back and now undrafted free agent Los Angeles Rams running back Jordan Waters. All right. You guys stay with us. We'll be right back. I do not own the rights to this clip. And Jordan, stay with us, okay?
Duke running back Jordan Waters, boy, he has seen the lows of this football program. But you know what? He stuck it out, and now he's experiencing the highest of highs with this team this season. I recently sat down with the Fairmont native to talk about what motivates him on and off the field.
You're going to be hearing it a lot for the rest of the season. Waters inside the 10. Waters making a house call with the exclamation point on this one.
An exclamation point to game one turned out to be just the start to what's been a special season so far for Jordan Waters.
And last year was what to do, and now it's how do you do it and how do you continue to have success, and it's been wonderful so far.
With already more touchdowns through 7 games than all of last season, Waters has established himself as one of the ACC's top rushers.
Anytime you can get the ball into Seven's hands, whether it's handing off or checking it down, do it. He is a handful.
But he wasn't always confident he had what it takes.
Somebody told me there's 100 other Jordan Waters out here. I don't think I was big enough, fast enough to play like this caliber.
He credits the new staff and betting on himself for the change.
And I think I put in the work this offseason, being more motivated than myself. I'm motivated more than I ever been.
But to find what really motivates him, you got to travel just a couple hours south of Durham. Jordan was a 3-star high school product from the small border town of Fairmont. Duke was his first offer, and it was the only one he ever needed.
Not too many people get this opportunity, especially not to go to Duke. And I know people who would do anything to be in my shoes, so I just know I can't take it for granted.
Jordan has lived by that, from chasing a football dream for his family.
My mom and dad is chilling with their feet kicked up every day, then I think I accomplished something. Right now, I ain't accomplished nothing.
To choosing a sociology degree for his community.
I love working with people, whether it's kids or adults. And like I said, where I'm from, I want to be able to give back to my communities.
He's accomplishing everything he set out to do when he arrived at Duke. There's just one thing left.
I'll be lying if I didn't say ACC championship. That's the bare minimum for us, for all of us, the whole team.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good stuff.
He came into your own just like you've been talking. You know, the clips coming in exactly how you telling the story. Talk about that day you did the interview.
And that was dope. Casey, me and her, she actually covered my signing and that senior day. So me and her like real tight, but like everything I said, I mean it. Just being from a small town, like you just got a chip on your shoulder, like, and then I'm not recruited highly.
Yeah,
Shoot, I'm not even drafted highly, so I'm the same Jordan right now.
That's what's up.
Man. It's cool, man.
The same from high school to college. So you did how many years at Duke before you left?
I did 5 at Duke.
Okay, and then you went to North Carolina State this past season, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What made you chose North Carolina State to continue on your football career?
Really just what they're known from. Every year in the ACC, they're winning 9 games, like 9-10 games every year. They just got that blue collar mentality over there. And when Elko went over back to Texas A&M, that's when everything changed for us people at Duke. And everybody went their separate ways, and I went there. And really just the mentality that they're known for.
Okay.
Sure, man. Hey, so playing football on the college level, what do you enjoy the most about the position?
By running back?
Yeah, playing running back.
Oh, running back really like just dominating somebody for real. Just like running through. I'm about to say what Marshawn said, but let's just running through somebody like. And this started in the weight room when I realized when I was in the weight room with that new staff and lifting and running fast and like building my confidence, then like stepping on the field with Clemson and out there running through them boys. That's when that's what's most fun for me, just running through somebody. Like the touchdown fun and the fans fun, but it's like just being physical with somebody else is always fun to me.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
So what is your best what do you feel comfortable in offense? You like I formation, pro set, just one back, shotgun. What's your favorite formation?
I done did it all, but I'm so used to offset and running like inside zone. But I got a little bit of experience like with that under center because they do that a lot in the league, and I did that a little bit in our bowl game, and that was fun, and that was even better, like getting that ball running downhill. So I think I'm gonna enjoy that.
Cool.
Hey, man, I know it's a lot of loud stadiums in the ACC. Which one you enjoy playing the most? Which stadium you enjoy playing in the most?
Florida State. Yeah, we played them 2023, and they had like a whiteout game, and we beat them for 3 quarters. And Riley went down, and they turned it up a notch. The crowd got louder, but it was a fun experience.
Chopping.
Yeah. So I know you played in a bunch of big stadiums, and you accomplished a lot of yardage and touchdowns last season. Talk about the bowl games. How many bowl games did you play in college? Did you play any in Duke and North Carolina State?
Yeah, so I went to 2 at Duke and 1-2. Then I went to 1 at State this past year, and we lost it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you play in the Senior Bowl?
No, I didn't get no Senior Bowls. I told myself
you got nominated though, right? You got nominated for it.
I told myself that I didn't get like the Senior Bowl or the East West that I was gonna go and start training right away.
Okay. Yeah. Well, congratulations on being nominated. I have some North Carolina State highlights we can go ahead and get into. This is in the second half where you showed out and showed some of that dominance that you were talking about earlier. Okay. For everybody, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify, Deezer, and Facebook. We have former North Carolina State and Duke University running back and now undrafted free agent Los Angeles Ram running back Jordan Waters. Stay with us, Jordan, okay? We do not own the rights to this clip, okay?
Joe Lee, the tight end transfer from UConn in motion. Waters gets the first carry. And he'll slip out for 4 to the 34. Turner makes the stop. First down, ball at the 31. McCall from the pocket. Dumps it inside. Catch is made. Jordan Waters slides out for another first down. Second down and goal. Give us Waters again at the 5. Bouncing, driving, and touchdown. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's Waters out of the 2-minute timeout. Look at Jordan, keep dancing down to the 35 in a game. Here's Jordan Waters banging away and breaking free. Jordan Waters is going to put the Catamounts to sleep. A little late thunder out of number 7.
All right, we back. So Jordan, tell me
People,
your favorite game of all time playing in college.
Clemson game.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Okay. Were y'all at home or y'all away?
We was at home, and I think it was like Labor Day. It was. We played them on a Monday night. It was weird, but it was fun though.
All right.
man. Hey, what do you do to prepare for each game? You listen to some music? You do some meditation? What kind of?
I got my music set up differently, so it's like a routine. But like on the way to the game on the bus is like some gospel and Rod Wave, because I'm so nervous. Drop on the way there, so like ease my mind. Then when I get there, I just turn it up to like some Bootsy, some Webby, and Young Boy stuff like that.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
Good selection.
All right. Talk about your coaches a little bit at North Carolina State. Who do you give credit to for your success there?
Oh, Coach Thunder, the strength coach, and Coach Goebel, the running back coach. Me and Thunder used to, every morning we had a routine. We would go in and stretch and just talk every morning. And then Coach Goebel, he was just so detailed in our work. And I think that's how I had like one of the best seasons, like catching the ball, just being detailed in my route running and knowing like where to sit in my route protection and stuff like that.
All right. Hey, any other your teammates? Did they make it in the NFL? This year draft?
Yeah, this year we had Anthony Belton go 3rd round to Green Bay. Then we just had like 3 more of us sign to the Jaguars, the Commanders, and the Vikings.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we got a couple more waiting on the phone call, but them boys, they should definitely get some calls.
That's what's up, man.
Okay.
So, it was draft weekend this weekend. I know you were sitting down, probably nervous, had your family around you. Talk about that experience, man. Were you nervous? Talk about, the anxiety going into the draft,
Oh, it's definitely real. I remember like the whole time leading up, my mom would ask me, like, you good and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, like it's just another day. But then on draft day, it got real. Like I couldn't even eat. I had my whole family. I had everybody there. There were people in the house, outside on the porch. I had all my people there, but they made it way better. But it's real. Like the anxiety is real. I couldn't eat. But once I figured out what my plan was, the deal and all that with my agent, I was good. And after that, we just partied all night and celebrated.
Man, again, man, congratulations on that, for real. So, do you have a message for the youth?
Oh yeah, man, just keep going. No matter where you're from, no small town, your community, just keep going. You can do it, and just watch you hang around and surround yourself with good people.
Cool. I got one more clip I want to show before we head out. I think this is the picture, guys, and then we're gonna go ahead and go into the closing moments. All right.
They're trying to slam it in again, and this will be a walk to the front left corner.
For another score here. Jordan Waters, edge, touchdown.
Waters, clean running lane. Waters, he's got a chance. Waters, pushed close to the goal line.
Skier.
3rd and long, Holmberg checks for Robertson. Or check it, this instead of Robertson, it is Waters, the running back. Waters all the way into the end zone.
Right here at Wallace Wade Stadium. With North Carolina winning at home 20-17 last year. Down the sideline, Waters in a race. He's got the 10. He gets pushed out near the.
Here's Waters trying to find room. Spins back, steps through. 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Duke in front. Waters in. They call Waters, bounces it outside. Has it again in the end zone.
Over the top and into the end zone.
Leonard, and it is Jordan Waters into a stack. Did he break the plane? Yes, touchdown Duke.
This is Waters to the goal line. Waters is in.
You're going to be hearing it a lot for the rest of the season.
Waters inside the 10. Waters making a house call with the exclamation point on this one.
Riley Leonard, a little bit of a low snap. Hands it off to Waters. All kinds of room, and he walks in.
Back to Waters, trying to break the tackle, and he does. House call for Jordan Waters. Waters. Met the hurry by Jalen Joseph. Pyle keeps moving forward into the country.
Third goal. Waters, second effort, gets in. Touch. Riley Leonard hands it off to the outside. Waters can walk in. His second rushing touchdown.
He'll be in the slot at the top of your screen. They give to Waters. Up the middle, lots of room. To the 10, to the 5, stiff arms the defender and gets in the end zone.
After NC State opened the second half, and here is Jordan Waters running free. And nobody touched him. Touchdown Duke.
Get to him again. This time he gets into the end zone.
He'll go to the ground, driving, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown for Jordan Waters.
Second. But they're going to hand it right up. And there's your touchdown, Duke, Jordan Waters.
Loftus under pressure. What's it throw up to his man, Jordan Waters, who's heading down the sideline. It's a foot race.
Waters here to the near side. A stiff arm at the 5 and a touchdown for Duke. And it is Waters circling here to the near side. And he gives Duke the lead. Second down and goal. Give us Waters again at the 5. Bouncing, driving, and touchdown.
And wide open, it's Jordan Waters with the touchdown.
With Jordan Waters. Waters takes it. Huge hole up the middle. Waters lowers the shoulder. Gets in the end zone. Powers his way in for a touchdown. A 13-yard run for.
Here's Jordan Waters banging away and breaking free. Jordan Waters is going to put.
Bailey will hand it off to him. Waters breaks through. Gets through again. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! 94 yards!
Yes, sir. This guy right here, home run hitter. Hey, you gonna see the field this year, man. You catch the ball out the backfield, house call.
Yes,
You taking it up the middle, house call. To the sideline, house call. Hey, man, good luck to you in the future.
Man.
You're with a great fit team that's on the rise and coming back to prominence with the Rams. They got a young, good defense, and they got a great coach. So I think you fit their system real well with Matthew Stafford back there.
Yes,
Man, Kobe Durant, you know, that came on our show. You know, man, you're going to be with him.
South Carolina State.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, man. So y'all partner up, man. Make it work out there, man. Keep making plays. Hey, man, sky's the limit.
How do you feel about the Rams organization?
Great, man. That's one thing about falling down to undrafted. You get to choose. So talking to them and building that relationship with them was an easy choice for me.
Oh yeah, man. It's a beautiful place, California, man.
It is. I ain't never been, but I'm about to see.
Oh, you're gonna love it, man.
Yeah.
Right, the man. Talk to
Yeah,
him,
of course.
for
you're
sure.
you're in the NFC contender situation right now, so that's a good fit for you, man. Congratulations again. Shout out to mom and dad for raising a good son and a smart guy. You finished school, you did everything the right way, and you took your time. What is your shout outs? Who do you want to thank for your journey?
I'll be here all day. Definitely shout out to God. I wouldn't be here without him. And my mom, feel that thing, you know. But yeah, my parents, my siblings, all my coaches, and a big shout out to my cousin Shaq. He helped me a lot and training and the talks and all that. So a big shout out to him too.
Yeah,
All right.
man. Yeah, we'd love to have Shaq on the show, man. Tell him,
Make
you
it
can
happen.
pass the word to him.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming on the show, Jordan, man. It was a pleasure. Congratulations again. For everybody that's watching, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We also have merch available online. And if you guys know our motto, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Until next time, you guys stay safe. Jordan, if you can stay behind the camera with us when we close out, I appreciate it, okay?
Yeah.
All right. For everybody that's watching, appreciate y'all tuning in. Good night. We'll see you next time.
All right, man.